I'm really in a good place right now, and I couldn't have asked for a better time to be alive. What's up, my cherry moms? On today's video, I will be doing a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm going to be answering all of you guys' questions on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram and you want to participate in the next one, I'm planning on doing one of these every quarter. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram because that's where I usually ask my questions. I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's get right into this beautiful makeup look. Like, I really did my big one with this look. Even though my shirt is dirty, you guys, y'all get the point, but my battery died on my mic, and I have to just start off with all the questions again real quick before we continue. First question is, any plans for having a conference? No, because the first time I asked you guys for that, you guys shut me down. Someone on YouTube was like, you're not even that popular. So I was just like, oh snap. Okay, well, we're just gonna leave it at that. And then on Instagram, that's where I usually get it. And I'm like, you know what? Since you guys are always asking me, let me put up a poll. I put up the poll and everybody was like, no, I'm either not here or we wouldn't come. Like, you guys were very mean. You guys was like, you're not that important. And I know a lot of the people that did say that are people that don't follow me or haven't followed me for a while. Some of you guys did say that, but there was more negative than positive. And I just realized that, yeah, girl, you're not even that big for you to be having a meet and greet. Yes, I have a little bit over 500K followers on all platforms, but it's not like I have a million. And I feel like, I guess you guys really didn't want it. I guess you guys were just saying that, or it probably was just those few people that wanted it. Because there was some people that said, yeah, they would come. But all in all, I was just like, oh, well, I guess so. And I even went and said, well, the only reason why I'm asking is because you guys, I was getting a lot of questions about it, but y'all don't have to be mean. And there's that. Someone said, please send me a perfume, just one. Love your content. And whenever I get messages like that, it kind of makes me feel super weird. And let me tell you why. I do giveaways all the time, publicly and very privately. Like, honestly, I do more private giveaways than public. And let me tell you the difference between the two. Like, for example, my last video, well, the first video of the year, I did a public giveaway. Anybody that watched that till the end, you'll see the giveaway, right? Private giveaways are just like that, but private. I would be posting videos and I'll see multiple comments from a specific person on all my platforms, and they're just engaging and just having a really good time with my content. You know what I do? I just messaged them and I said, hey, where are you located? If they're located in the US, I say, send me your address. I'm gonna send you a goodie box just for being a loyal supporter. I do that a lot. And I feel like a lot of you guys can contest to that. So when I get messages and comments like this, kind of makes me feel like you guys are putting my feet in one shoe, because I feel like it makes it seem like all these perfumes that I have are just given to me and I'm not using them, so give it to you. This is my personal collection, and I just come on here to share with you guys because I really love you guys. I really do. And that's really what I can say. Like, I really love you guys, and I share with you guys so you guys can feel like you do not have to have a bust down. You do not have to be the most prettiest or even the most glamorous girl out there to smell this good. You can smell good at every price point and feel rich and feel luxurious at every single price point. That's the purpose of me starting this channel in the beginning. I just wanted it to be a platform where I can feel like everybody fits in, because I felt like it was always the tall and skinny and slim petite girls. There was no girls like me showing beautiful perfumes. I have locks now. I have the bigger nose. I'm not aesthetically pleasing like people say, and I felt like I was the perfect fit to share fragrances. Like, you do not have to feel like you cannot wear La Vie Belle because all the pretty petite girls wear it. No, you can wear it too. So when I get comments like that, it kind of just makes me feel bad. And I'm saying this because I know you guys are not coming from a weird place or whatever, but it just makes me feel like you're just wasting all these perfumes. Give them to me, when really you have no idea how much I give away. So, and I worked hard. A lot of these were gifted, but a lot of them was bought. Okay. I buy just as much as I get gifted, which is insane. But I do that because you guys really want recommendations on perfumes. So there's that. I know you guys don't mean harm when y'all say that, but it kind of just comes off very, very like I'm being selfish, you know, with my collection. And I know like a lot of you guys can afford it, and that's why I make perfume content at every price point. So I hope that kind of answered your question. As long as you engage and follow me on all my platforms and just genuinely engage with my content, there is a chance for you to win a giveaway. But as far as me just sending you a perfume just because, that's probably not gonna happen. Best combo with Camera. For me, Camera layers the best with Navitus by Lattafa and or Casablanca. Casablanca with Camera is a perfect blend between caramel, green apple, and cinnamon. But if you're going on a date night that is very sensual and up close and personal, one table candlelit dinner, I would highly recommend the Camera mixed with Navitus, because the cacao, the red berries, and the vanilla mixed with that cinnamon and praline is just magical. Those are my favorite combos with Camera. What is the lip combo you are wearing in that picture? That combo, and I'm putting the picture up right here for you guys, that combo layered with the e.l.f. plumping gloss in the shade Rose is everything. It's everything. What is your most feminine fragrance? 3 feminine fragrances in my collection is Chancel Tundra, Coco Mademoiselle, and La Vie Belle. And if you're looking for a fragrance that's very feminine, that one is not in my collection. It is Gardenia by Chanel. I feel like anything with Gardenia, Gucci Gardenia, is ultra feminine. Like, it just exudes femininity in my opinion. So anything floral, I highly recommend to go into the stores and check them out, spray on your skin if you're looking for something feminine. Now, if you're feminine but you're looking for something fresh, I will highly recommend Chanel Chance Eau Fresh. It's woody and fresh. I would recommend Glossier You. It's your skin but better. Super beautiful. Just find out what notes you like and then work from there. So if you like anything that is sweet, I highly recommend to go into stores, spray them on your skin, spray some of your favorites, and then walk away. Next question is, have you ever dropped an eyebrow tutorial? If not, can you please? I have not dropped a eyebrow tutorial in a long time. I did on my Instagram reels, but it's a long time ago. I'm sure you don't want to scroll because I don't even want to either. But if I can find it, I will. But I also shared my tips and tricks in my last video, which was my makeup get ready with me. So definitely check that one out. I feel like that one has beautiful, beautiful explanation on how I do it. And obviously I did it on the camera here. in silence, so you can also follow the steps right there. What is the best chic and elegant perfume to have / wear? What are your recommendations? I feel like chic and elegant is whatever notes that you like. For example, I love vanilla, so for me, a chic and elegant one would be Escapade Gourmand. And a fun and sweet one would be Vanilla 28. So find out what notes you really like and then look at the best fragrances in that note. So if you like tuberose, which I feel like is very chic and elegant because not everyone likes tuberose. The most chic and elegant one to wear is Rouge Malachite by Armani. So I feel like you have to start off with the notes that you like first and then you work your way up from there. And the last question that I got before I realized that my mic was not on is, what's a good scent to get for a lady in their 30s who's just a friend? If this person is just a friend and not a lover, I feel like you do not have to do too much work. All you have to do is go to Sephora and search for their fragrance perfume sampler set, and you will see a whole bunch. She will be able to sample a whole bunch of fragrances, and then the one that's her favorite, she has a voucher for her to go get a full bottle. Takes all the work off of you and puts all the work on them, and that way you can ensure that they get the perfect fragrance. Now, if it's for somebody that you really love, you should know exactly what they wear because, you know, they wear fragrances and you should know the style of fragrance that they wear, and then you should be able to do that. But if it's just a friend, obviously you're not with them day to day. So I feel like the perfume sampler sets at Sephora is amazing. You can also go in store and get them, but I feel like you have more variety online because they have some that's like travel sets. They have some that's like 50 mLs, and then they have some that's full body, well, full 100 or 2.7 mLs, depending on what the brand gives out. And they have some for men too, so you can get you something on there as well. I feel like the perfume sampler set is perfect. I always get that, and you just really can't go wrong with it. Next question is, what do you do with all your perfumes after you review them? I wear them. Because most of the time, if I find a fragrance that I don't like, it probably won't make it. Yeah, it might not make it to the channel unless it's something that I really can't stand and I really want to share with you guys. If I review it on camera and I really don't like it and I feel like I need to put that out there, I'm gonna give it to a friend that I feel like likes it. So I'll have friends come over or whatever, then I'll ask them, hey, do you like this fragrance? If they don't, then I'll just keep it moving. But if they do, I'll let them have it. So that's what I do. That's why a lot of you guys probably feel like I don't give away perfume like that, but honestly, my friends and family have first dibs. So that's what I do with them. Trust me, I don't let them collect dust. Anything that you see on my shelf is things that I really like. So the next question is, first, I'm so glad I was able to find you. My husband, not so much. Can you do a 2024 must-have and affordable? I will. 2024 must-haves. So I guess I could do a 2025 must-haves right now since we're in 2025. And I'm sure the husband don't like me because you spending all your coins. Most husbands don't like me, but then they could see me and they're like, she does smell good. We finally got a good question outside of perfume. I like the perfume questions, I do. But we finally have a good question. And this one, it says, would you do 50-50 with your man? I understand the 50-50 thing, right? But no, because I didn't. In a relationship, I feel like it will never be 50-50. It can be 90-10%. It could be 60-40. You might find a place in time where it is 50-50, but it's just for a brief second. Like, I feel like I wouldn't do 50-50, and I don't knock anybody that has. The only reason why I say I would not, and I feel like I'm at the point where I can step down. But when I was starting the business, my husband had to take care of all the bills. I had lost my job. And at that point, if we were doing 50-50, it would not work because I wouldn't be able to pull my 50. Okay. So at that point, it was really 90-10 until I was able to bring up the income. So I feel like 50-50 would never work in my relationship. If it works in your relationship, kudos to you, because I feel like as a woman, you should always, I can't stress this enough, but you should always have something on the side. You just never know. Even me, I feel like my relationship is solid. Excuse me. Whenever I do makeup, my nose starts to run for a little bit. I feel like my relationship is solid. Let me go get me a primer real quick and then I'll be right back. I seen my Milk Makeup primer the other day and I was just like, use the last bit of this since my skin is already good. Yeah, if I was doing 50-50 and we stood on that, yeah, the business wouldn't have worked. I wouldn't have been an entrepreneur, because I would still have to have my job. And there's times in my relationship, I had to do 60 and he had to do 40. I feel like in a relationship, it's never gonna be 50-50 as far as financials. And when it comes to like the household, in my relationship, it's literally 60-40. There's days where I don't feel like doing nothing. And my husband, he switches up. When I don't feel like cleaning, he'll do it. And then there's days where we have it 50-50, where he do half of the house, I do half of the house. 50-50 is not only when it comes to money, but I'm just going to answer the money thing only because that's what people mean when they talk about 50-50. They don't mean nothing else. They don't care about nothing else in the relationship. It's always about money, which is insane to me because when you're in a marriage, it's not even it. Because you could pull all the money, and I have 5 kids, and I feel like we're doing 50-50. Because yeah, all you do is go to work for 9 hours and come back home and you relax. I have to go pick up the kids, take care of the household, make sure you have somewhere to come relax in that's clean. I'm not doing 50-50 still? Oh, okay. So I feel like the 50-50 mindset would not work for me, and I'm glad that I have somebody that it doesn't work with as well. Like, we believe in I'm gonna meet you where you're at and vice versa. So would I ever do 50-50 with my man? No, because we do more than that. Just saying, we do more than that. And when it comes to money and stuff, like I said, I highly believe that every woman should have money on the side, which I do. And I feel like you should have it too if you don't, because you just never know. We should have accounts. And I know my husband's about to watch this and he knows. Like, there's accounts that I have that he doesn't know about. But he sees my income, He just doesn't know what I have in the other accounts because I have savings and he has savings too where I don't know. If I were to know, I would have known when he bought me my upgraded ring, right? Exactly. Yeah, our money is together, but we have secret accounts, which is fine, for gifts and stuff like that. And we're very transparent. So if there's a season like where I'm not supposed to be looking at his account, he changes his password. And then when it's done, when the season is done, like as far as like whatever, you're being transparent with me anyway, so I never log in. So there's that. I feel like 50-50 is past the money mark. I hope that makes sense because I know I was jumping everywhere, but when it comes to those type of conversations, it just makes me very like excited because people really are stuck on just the money aspect, and really it's not that. The money is just one part of the relationship. How about when we have kids? Are we gonna go 50-50 on this child, or are you gonna leave me hanging and give me 90 and you only do 10? And the 10 is when they're relaxed, they're calm, and you just have to play with them. No, ma'am. We worked hard to get this baby here. We're gonna work hard to keep this baby here, okay? So when it comes to changing the diapers, feeding, taking care of them, watching them, we're gonna go 50-50 or 60-40 or even 90-10 because there's days where mama have to keep her nails done, her eyelashes done. We have to have time. So whenever I do have children, it's not gonna be no 50-50. And I feel like when it comes to that, I don't believe in 50-50 in anything. I feel like we're just gonna meet each other where we're at, and hopefully we don't stay where we're at, because there's gonna be seasons in life where we change, okay? Right now I could be the breadwinner, tomorrow he could be the breadwinner, and vice versa. Today I have the energy to do all the work in the house, but maybe next week I'll be injured or I just don't feel like it, and he's gonna be pulling my weight. So it's just like that. I don't believe in 50-50, but if it works for you, keep it going, because whatever works for you in your relationship, keep it going. Why fix something that's not broken? It makes no sense. So for me, 50-50 does not work in our relationship. We tried it. It doesn't work because we realized that in every season in our life, we're not going to be in a place where we can do 50-50. And we both quickly realized that it was not going to work. So I hope that answered your question. As for me, I would not do it. So yeah. Next question is, I'm planning to buy a friend some men perfumes, but not sure which one to go for. He has asthma, so not sure. Honestly, I would say figure out what's in their collection first, and then move on from there. Because if he has asthma, it would have to be super fresh and clean fragrances. I do not want to be the person to cause him to have an asthma attack. And I sure hope that you don't want to be that same person as well too. So look at what they wear. If they wear strong perfume, then you know that it's safe to give them strong perfume. But figure out what their scents are. And I hope that I'm not too late when it came to answering these questions, but I'm sure that this question is really good for everyone that's looking at the moment. So yeah, if you have someone that's very sensitive to scent or that's sensitive in general, yeah, look at what they have. And if they don't have any perfume, that kind of have to tell you something, like maybe they don't know, or maybe it's because, they can't. So there's that. Next, name me 5 fragrances that are not expensive, but they smell very unique, not just Arabian fragrances. Well, you would have to go on FragranceNet. That's not expensive because it would have to be something Arabian, because those are the ones that's least expensive. And then celebrity perfumes are least expensive. As far as that, I would say Cloud. Cloud is not as unique as it was because of its popularity. I would say Elizabeth Arden green tea or white tea. That one could be found at Marshall's, at Ross. I would say anything from Calvin Klein because they really smell unique. Like Euphoria smells unique. FragranceNet.com is where I go to when I want a designer perfume, but I don't want to pay the designer price. So yeah, you can get designer perfume on affordable prices without having to compromise for only Arabian. The reason why I don't really advertise Middle Eastern fragrances, designer fragrances as affordable, because people just, they don't really believe it until they see that you can get them cheaper. So there's that. I know that was not 5, but that's because it's really hard, but I hope that answered your question just a little bit. FragranceNet.com is the place to go. What's your go-to perfume for winter, please? Man, okay, so I live in Florida, so my go-to perfume is usually like during the wintertime. I am in a gospel band, so I am always performing somewhere. Like this past winter, we were performing, but it's not as cold as it is right now. I always associate winter with December, so there's that. We're still in winter right now. It's cold right now. But what I would wear is Kamra by Lattafa. I would wear Angel Shares, which is what Kamra was supposed to smell like, but I feel like Kamra is not smelling like, it doesn't smell like, Angel Shares. Angel Share, because you guys be getting mad when I put the S. I just like saying it like that, but anywho, Angel's Share. And I like Dior Addict. What's another perfume that I like during the winter time? Via Belle Extrait. That one is just gorgeous. What's another one that I like? Anything that's sultry, heavy on amber, heavy, sweet. Anything from Tom Ford. Tom Ford Vanille Fatale, Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. And Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Baby, I will wear Oud Bouquet down. You hear me? Just give me the winter time. I will wear it down. That's what it is. How much do you love me? So that's from my cousin Anna. I love you from the moon and back. Even though I've never been to the moon, so there's that. And that's so silly. Oh, y'all. Next question is, will you be doing a giveaway birthday gift? I would hope. I've done giveaways and it's been someone's birthday like 2 times when I did the giveaway. And I was like, that's how you know it was meant for you to win this on your birthday. And one of the giveaways, the girl, it's not funny, but she was like, yeah, around my birthday, something happened. And long story short, all my funds for my birthday had to go to whatever had happened. And I felt so bad. And she said, while I'm reading the message, I didn't realize that she got that was the day that she got the giveaway box. And I just didn't understand why it had so many delays, because usually with USPS, delays are not like that. And I felt like you didn't give me the giveaway for real. It was a scam or whatever. And today I was just about to go and ask you what's going on with the giveaway. She said she was about to blow up and everything. And then on her way to get her phone to blow up and text me all the nonsense that followers do when it comes to scams and stuff like that, she said that someone knocked on her door and it was USPS and they delivered the package when she seen that it was from TheCherysTv. Mind you guys, the package was supposed to come in a week. It came almost 3 weeks and it was on her birthday. And the plans that she had for her birthday could not go as planned. And the box literally had 2 of the things that she wanted for her birthday. I didn't know. I do my things randomly and I let the Lord use me. That was not a giveaway. That was public. That was just, I felt like God told me to just give it to her. And I did. And everything that I wanted to give her, I just felt like that was not it. And when I was looking through everything that was for her, I picked it out and it just happened that way. And I just feel like that was probably one of the best giveaways that I've ever done. Y'all, my sweater is dirty as hell from this makeup. So yeah, do I do birthday giveaways for if it's your birthday? No, because then that'll be, unfair. But I have done giveaways where they just happen to fall on a follower's birthday and it just means the world to them. And it just makes me happy too. So there's that. I hope that answered your question. What's the best affordable Arabian perfume you suggest a lady should use for a date? I feel like you would love, if you like marshmallows and vanilla and orange blossom, I would highly recommend, what is that perfume called? Assam Gold. That one is a inspiration for either, because I can never tell, Love Don't Be Shy or Ariana. That one is a good one. And I think that's a really good staple perfume for your birthday. If you're trying to give off sexy and alluring, I would say Kamra. That's very sexy. If you're trying to give off soft, feminine, but sweet and sensual, I would say Nabras. Could you please review Forever by Elizabeth Taylor and Paradiso by Berto Cavalli? I try to do suggestion reviews, but sometimes it just doesn't work because it's not my favorite. So if I look at the notes and I like the notes, then I'll do it, because I don't want to buy a perfume that I don't like, you know, and hopefully I can test them out. And some of these perfumes are not accessible. So if it's something that is accessible, then I'll think about it for sure. But I don't want to say yes and then it's something I don't like and I'm just like, ugh. Personal hygiene on check. I don't know if you're telling me, but yeah, thank you. When it comes to personal hygiene, I feel like you just gotta shower. Like if you wanna have like real good hygiene, start by showering, you know? Making sure that you clean every crevice. Because if you wanna start off with good hygiene, showering, a good perfume is not gonna help you out. Okay, that's like one of the finishing touches. You have to shower, you have to use, you know, a good wash to clean. Antibacterial wash when you start off, and then go into those fruity, fla perfume style body washes, you know? Don't just go in with the body wash and think that's that. Like if I'm reviewing a body wash, I'm not gonna show the bar soap. I'm gonna review the body wash, but I always start off with a good bar soap. So I use like natural soaps and then I use antibacterial soaps, because with all the perfumes and all the trying out things, and especially when I'm out, people be hugging me and touching me, and I feel like there's a lot of bacteria in the air and transfers. So I just love going in with a bacterial soap. And you moisturize the skin so that way your perfume can last longer. So yeah, when it comes to personal hygiene, I try to keep it very, very simple, but at the same time, we got to make sure it's on point. I might do a hygiene video of my favorites of 2024. I think I will. Comment down below if y'all want to see that. Hello mama, could you please help with fragrances or mist to reduce natural body odor? A lot of people suffer with body odor, and it's just like, you know, they just can't help it. Some people have PCOS and then they sweat really bad, and the sweat is very bad, like it smells bad. So they really can't help it, right? I think I am very blessed to not have that, but I feel like it starts internally. So take your chlorophyll, drink a lot of cranberry juice. Like me and Mark, the only juice that we drink is cranberry juice, 100% cranberry juice. And I just implemented a pomegranate juice. Sometimes I drink orange juice because of the vitamin D. Most times than others, we're drinking cranberry juice, and that's a natural, you know, cleanser and detoxifier for your body. Chlorophyll is A1 for me. And then I feel like you just have to find a good body deodorant. I don't like aluminum-free deodorants. I have some, but I feel like I'm not a natural girly when it comes to the deodorant. Give me aluminum. And my favorite deodorant is the Donna Karan aluminum one. She has an aluminum free, and that one is a really good aluminum free deodorant. But when it comes to the summertime, the original one is the best. And when it comes to, it's the best $30 you will ever spend in your life. And it lasts a long time too, so that's that. But I have used the aluminum free one in the summertime and I'm good. That's the only one that I will say that's good. I just started to try out the Sol de Janeiro one, and that one works really good in the fall time. So I'm waiting for the springtime to try it out, and I'm waiting for the summer because y'all know we have hot summers. So I really can't wait. Hopefully that one makes the list as a good one. So far, the Donna Karan one. And of course, Dove and Secret and all that good stuff, they help out too. But I feel like if you want to go into a higher end with better ingredients, Donna Karan is the one for you, honestly. Like, you just really can't go wrong with that one. It's one of my favorite deodorants, hands down. We're gonna let this concealer dry off, so let's go ahead and answer the question. So we have one that says, "You're glowing, my love. How are you doing?" That's from my friend Mama. I'm doing good, okay? I'm doing good. Like, usually when people say, "How you doing?" they don't really mean it. But I know she means it. But like, or they don't really expect you to go in deep. I'm doing well. I feel like I've been doing good. Especially 2024 has been such a weird and rough year for all of us, right? And I feel like I'm doing good. I said in 2024 I was gonna give myself a break, and I feel like I did a good job with that. I took multiple breaks. For you guys, it may not have looked like that, but you guys seen that I slowed down on YouTube just a little bit. I was still active every week, but I did have some weeks where I slowed down because I felt like I deserved. I worked so hard, no breaks for the past 5 years, and I felt like I deserved a year where I took breaks and I skipped a couple of uploads. And it's been the best thing that I've ever done. We're going back harder this time because, of course, that's how I have goals and I really want to get this work done. But I really feel like I'm really good, and I'm in a good space. With family and stuff like that, I feel like it could be better. Of course, it can always be better. For the most part, I'm doing really, really good, and I'm very happy right now. 2025 is about to be an epic year. It's gonna change my year for the rest of my life, and I'm just mentally trying to prepare for it, and I'm just excited at the same time. it's gonna be the year that's gonna change my life, like I said. And I'm excited, and I can't wait to for you guys to join me on this new journey, this new year. Ooh. But yeah, I'm doing good though. I'm really doing good. Like, text your friend and ask them how you doing, because you have no idea how just texting them how they're doing could really uplift their day and make them feel special and just better, you know? And I feel like as I near 30, I am really standing up for myself. Like 2023, 2024, I said I was gonna stand up for myself, but no, baby, like I really stood up for myself. And I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. Like, I learned how to say no. I learned to not take anything from anybody. Like, 2024 was my last year in my 20s. The second half of 2025 is going to be my 30th year on this earth, and I feel like I can conquer the world. Like, I don't care about how anybody feels. I only care about how I look and how I feel. And when you really think about it, you're late to the party. Everybody was feeling that way too. No one really cares about you. Like, if they had to pick at the end, they would pick their self. No questions asked. So I'm like, I'm putting myself first. And the only way I can show up for people is if I put myself first too. And that took some time for me to realize too. So I'm really in a good place right now. And I couldn't have asked for a better time to be alive. Where have you been? We missed you. I've been here, you know, with the move been insane. I've been posting. It's just that I had to slow down a little bit because, of course, the move and just getting back to the norm for me, it was just insane. And of course, I've had a busy year. You guys know that I'm also in a gospel band, so I help essentially run that as well. I'm not like the main person, but my husband is definitely one of the main guys in the band. So like, if he's helping it or if he's doing something, I'm naturally there as well to help out. So it's one of those things where I'm here, I'm moving, I'm here, but I feel like I finally got everything situated. So you guys are going to see more consistent content this year. Of course, I used to post on Instagram every single day. Now I just skip a few days. Like I said, I'm here though. I'm here, I'm back, and I'm so excited for what this year has to offer. But I've been here, just been working on the back end of things, honestly, if we're just being honest. When I share with you guys are gonna be so shocked. So I really can't wait. And trust me, the wait is going to be worth it. So I really can't wait. Like, y'all have no idea how much I want to tell you guys so bad, but it's better if we wait. Which Lattafa perfume would you recommend to someone? I want to buy one, but I don't know which one. The best starter Lattafa perfume that I would say is, I feel like Nebraska. If you like vanilla, it's the perfect one. And don't only focus on Lattafa. Swiss Arabian got some good ones, such as Casablanca. So yeah, y'all, this pink powder look really nice under my eyes. It's the new Ube collection from Huda Beauty. And y'all, it looks really nice under the eyes. And I'm using their blush and it looks really, really nice. But anyways, on to the next question. Tip how to learn and fix my style, please. Wow. Tips and tricks on how to fix your style. I feel like the best way I could say that, because I'm still trying to figure out what my style is too, honestly. I feel like the best way to do that is to find somebody that you like their style and just mimic their style and put your own twist to it. You know, because it don't matter how many people you find styles online, you will do something that they do and you'll do it a little bit better, you know? We're gonna try to bake with this because this is actually real pretty. And of course my shirt is dirty because of all the makeup and powders and stuff like that. So obviously I knew that would happen with a white shirt. My stomach is growling, I'm hungry. But anyways, y'all, yeah, like when it comes to styling, that's what I do. I look at people's style and then I find something that they wear and I try to recreate it. And if it looks good on me, I'll do the same thing over and over, and I'll try and try until like it becomes my style. Like you can, for example, like Beyonce, if you like Beyonce, you see her style. Like whenever she's out, she's like in jeans and stilettos and a nice shirt, real cute, very simple. If you like that style, try it out and see if you can rock it. If you can, do the same thing, but just switch it up a little bit. Like, you know, if it was like, if she did it without a scarf, try to do a scarf if you like scarves, you know? So yeah. That's how, because I'm not a stylist. I'm not, trust me, I'm not one of the girls. Believe it or not, I am not one of those girls. Voila. We're gonna let that bake for a little bit and then we're gonna go into face powder. But next question is, what's your favorite foundation? My favorite all-time favorite foundation is the Lancome Tint Idol. That is like my favorite foundation. Man, it's good. Let me brush this off. My second favorite is Estee's double wear foundation. That one is like, if I want to come out and show out, I'll wear that one or Lancome, okay? But at the moment, I'm really enjoying NARS foundation, the light reflecting foundation. I just like that a lot because maybe it gives like that natural look on the skin. I'm really loving that. When did you start your lock journey? I started my lock journey July 13, 2022 was day one. And one of the best day ones ever. Man, I do not regret it. I love my locks. I feel like it was one of the best decisions I've ever made, to be completely honest with you guys. Love, love, love my locks. They are everything. What's the fragrance you go to when you're rushing out the door? Anything that is, I feel like that is easy to wear. So I have a lot of easy to wear fragrances. Just to name a few: Nomad by Chloe, Chanel Chance Eau Tundra, anything that is literally like easy to wear. If I find it to be easy to wear, all weather, yeah, I'm wearing it. Jo Malone Poppy and Barley, those are easy to wear fragrances for me. What are your most worn perfumes? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a video for that, because if I think of one on top of my head right now is Fenty or the Perfume. Like, that one is one that I reach for all the time. I really reach for that one all the time. It is just such an easy fragrance to wear. Like, that's another one that's so easy to wear. Like, I don't have no issue wearing that one. But I'm really gonna do a video on that because I feel like I need to take my time with that one. Because your makeup, please teach me. I'm on the struggling bus. Oh my gosh, I just posted a full get ready with me. It's a super detailed makeup video. I feel like you guys should definitely check that one out, where I went into super details about how I do my makeup. So it's extremely detailed. Definitely check that one out if you're into makeup or if you're new to makeup, and definitely save it. So every single time you do your makeup, I feel like that's the best way to learn. So that way you can learn every time you're doing your makeup. Just go back to that video and rewatch it over and over again. That's exactly what I did. I rewatched videos until I could not watch anymore, or until I felt like I was at my desired skill set. Please, I need recommendations on sensual perfumes. Sensual perfumes, anything that's sensual to you, I feel like is a sensual perfume. But for me, I feel like anything that has amber, anything that has the note of, I will say, rose, you know, ambroxan. I feel like for you, it could be anywhere from perfumes like Casablanca. That one has a heavy caramel and apple note. So it just depends on the note that you like and what makes you feel sexy, you know? But if you were to ask me, like you just did, of course, I would say anything with vanilla. L'Année Trésor, Dior Addict, Vanilla Woods, Vanilla Royale. Anything with a heavy note of vanilla for me is sensual in my book. What pistachio fragrance do you recommend? Love Affection by Lavataffa Perfumes, and of course the original, the one that perfume copied off, was Yum Pistachio. Beautiful pistachio perfume. What is your 5 perfume releases of 2024? I actually did a perfume release video, which is the most popular fragrances from 2024 that I really liked. I'll link it down below for you guys. That video, you will see which ones are my favorites. If you had to choose one fragrance to wear for the rest of your life, what would it be? It would have to be Instant Crush by Mancera. And I say that because it's such a versatile fragrance. It's very unique, it's sexy, it's long lasting, and I feel like you can never get tired of that perfume. You can never get tired of it. Really like that one a lot. Are you single? Highly surprised by that question, because I didn't think I would get something like that. But I'm not single. I'm definitely married, and I'm happily married at that. I'm very happy with him. I don't know if he's happy with me. I would hope so, you know. Obviously, he's still here. I'm kidding. He's happy. We always check in, and hopefully he's being honest. Y'all, don't listen to me. But I'm happily married. I am not single. When I saw that question, I was like, are you serious? Like, that's definitely gonna be in my title. Are you single? What? Yeah, but I'm definitely married. What are your top affordable gourmand scents? Like edible Choco Musk, Vanilla 28. That's pretty much affordable. Nebraska by Lavataffa. You're gonna always hear that one because it's affordable and it's a good one. I have a whole bunch. When it comes to edible, there's not that much that I have that's very affordable, because obviously I feel like gourmands are very, like, you know, niche houses make gourmands like real good. So I'll probably make a video on that if I have enough in my collection. I think Dose by Rosie Jane. Is it Rosie Jane? I think That one's affordable. It's under $100. It's really relatable. Hello, what is the ultimate perfume any woman should definitely have in their collection, please? I feel like it's Nomad. I feel like every woman should have Nomad in their collection, honestly. I feel like it's such a great perfume. Which Lattafa perfume would you say is 100 out of 10? Brass by Lattafa. I feel like Ingram is good. What else is really bomb? Like, I wouldn't say Lattafa, I would say Casablanca by Swiss Arabian. What's a great scent for a guy for Christmas? Okay, obviously Christmas is gone, but I think for a guy, Dior Homme, you really can't go wrong with a beautiful powdery vanilla. I feel like silver is really versatile. Oud Satin Mood, wow. There's a lot. Camera by Lattafa, there's a lot. And Angel's Share, there's a lot. How was Sephora Squad? What's happening now? Sephora Squad was amazing. It was not what I expected it to be, honestly. There were some mishaps I felt like that could have been fixed. Obviously, I'm not in the Sephora Squad anymore. I'm a Sephora Squad alumni, so I can speak about it. I just felt like there were some opportunities that I could have been pushed for that I wasn't. But outside of that, it was probably one of the most amazing experiences that I've had in my life. I would have done it over and over again. I feel like once my year came, they stopped the Sephora Squad from being in the Sephora Squad over and over, unless you're a mentor. And I wasn't a mentor. I wasn't selected as a mentor, which is fine, because I feel like people don't come to me for mentorship. People come to me for friendship. So, you know, for being relatable. So I understood that decision. I'm not even mad at it. I think that the people that they picked was perfect, because people go to them for mentorship. People come to me for friendship. So I think that that was a really good decision. It was amazing, you guys. Now that I'm part of the alumni, I feel like they officially launched their alumni officially. So I still got PR. I think it's pretty cool. We got some 150 gift card. They gave us a skincare fridge and some makeup brushes and a suit that says Sephora Squad, which was amazing. I don't know if that's the last PR that we're gonna get, but that was pretty cool. I really, really enjoyed that. But I don't know what's next. Obviously, when you're part of the alumni, if there's opportunities, if there's events, you're still invited to, if it fits, if they pick you, you know. Obviously the opportunities, if they reach out, it makes sense, you know. So I think that's pretty much it. But it was one of the most fulfilling opportunities I've had since I've been a creator, only because it literally was like a stepping stone in my creator journey. Like, there's creators that's bigger than me that does not or have not been on the Sephora Squad, and I'm very grateful. And I feel like I had to stand out like a nail to be chosen. So I'm very grateful for that. You guys have no idea how much people apply for the Sephora Squad and they don't make it. But all in all, it was such a great experience. But what happens now is that I'm part of the alumni and I'll still be pushed out for opportunities, but it's not like how I was last year. They're definitely going to prioritize the Sephora Squad, and then whatever's left, we're going to get. So I'm really cool with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say about the Sephora Squad. It was a really good opportunity. If you're blessed enough to get that opportunity, it's amazing. And if you have not been part of the Sephora Squad, it's okay, because it's literally a year-long contract. There's other brands that provides the same thing. Not the same thing, but there's other brands, like for example, Lancome. You can get like a 6-month, year-long contract with Lancome. So that's basically what it was. This one is just public for everybody to know, versus Lancome, that's between y'all. People will know when they see you dropping a Lancome video every other 6 months, you know. So there's that, if that makes sense. Have never seen you give negative reviews about a scent. Do you ever get bad scent? Yes, I do get bad perfume. Get them all the time. Sometimes they just don't make it on the channel. But I'll probably start doing the reviews, because I feel like I understand where you guys are coming from, but I don't do bad reviews. The worst thing you'll probably hear me say is not for me. I can see why they made this perfume, they just didn't make it for me. I understand the vision, but it's not for me, because I will never sit here and bash a brand, because I think that's not professional. I would not say, Morphe, what the hell did you put in this? This is horrible. No. I'll say, I've tried this product, it just didn't work for me. That's called being professional. So you're not gonna see me bash a brand. Never, never. Would you like to have children in the future? Oh my gosh, of course. I think that having kids in a marriage is a blessing, but I also believe that taking your time is even better. You know, take your time, don't rush into it. So I feel like I would definitely have kids in the future. I do want one child. I don't want no more than one. Obviously, God's plan is always the better plan and the higher plan, and it's the one that always go through. But I would like to think that God will bless me with only one child. I'm good with one child. I'm good. Me and God has talked about it. We're good with one child. Don't know when that baby is coming, but when it does come, you guys will know, obviously. But yeah, am I opposed to the idea? No, I'm not. But I'm definitely enjoying my marriage. in my relationship. Me and Mark been together for 10 years now. So we've been enjoying ourselves, but 10 years feels like 10 days to us. It literally feels like 10 months. Like, it doesn't feel like 10 years. And when we sit back and think about it, we're like, damn, we've been together for 10 years. And we've been married for 3.5, because in May, is gonna be 4 years. So there's that. We've been engaged for a long time. I was engaged for 2 years before I got married, so I don't know. Yes, there's gonna be a child in the roster, just one. What is a good lip oil / moisturizer gloss you would recommend? Amicole Jizu. Amicole glosses are really good. Lip oils are really good. They're like glosses, and Jizu is super hydrating. You use really good products. Love those too. Any advice for some new scents? I've currently owned Fancy, La Vie Belle, and Versace Crystal Noir. Wow, you got some good ones. I would say if you like vanilla, Vanilla Woods. If you don't like vanilla, but you like a little bit of it, Santal Woods. I would say Kayali is really good when it comes to perfume. Also, if you like La Vie Belle and Versace Crystal, I would highly recommend Dior Parfume. Try that one out if you like that. And if you want to dabble into niche fragrances, I will say look into Parfums de Marly's women collection. Is getting really good. In the beginning, it was only Delina, and that's the only one that I liked. The other girls was not hitting, but now they have Valaya, and I really want to get that one in my collection. They have the new one, Palatine. I smelled that one. It smells like just a higher end version of Libre. Check out YSL. But yeah, best perfumes to have one's husband drooling. I hope you're talking about your own husband, okay? Because we don't want these other girls' husbands out here drooling. Even though I've had them drooling before, that's never the goal, right? The goal is to have your husband drooling, but honestly, anything sweet. Unless he verbally tells you, I don't like sweet fragrances, which is extremely rare, but I've heard some men that don't like sweet fragrances. Anything sweet will always get it right. So anything sweet, honestly. So go into Neiman's, go into Bloomingdale's, go into Macy's, Dillard's, Sephora, Ulta Beauty, and look for something sweet that attracts you, and you will get them drooling. The number one fragrance that I've noticed that had men drooling every single time I wear it is Good Girl. It don't matter where, it don't matter what year, it don't matter what time I wear it, Good Girl will always have him drooling, okay? Are you taking content creation mentorship? Because like, seriously, love your stuff. Fabiola, me and Fabiola have known each other for years. I don't think I have the time for it. I want to create a little course, or like go live privately on Patreon or something like that, where I am setting up to create some content. I might do that, but I don't know if I can have somebody that mentor. You would have to be hungry like how I am. And I've tried to mentor people, and it was a waste of my time. That's another thing. So there's that. Your face is beautiful. What is your skincare routine? Well, if you looked at my last video, I have been using, what is it called? Azelaic acid. That's just been what's been working for me. Azelaic acid, I keep it super simple. A cleanser in the morning time, a cleansing oil, azelaic acid, a hydrator, which is the La Mer. It could be anyone, but I had the La Mer from PR, so I used the La Mer treatment lotion, which is a hydrating. I use my azelaic acid and a moisturizer. And then at night, same thing, but at night I use a treatment cleanser, which is my acne treating cleanser, which calms down my face with the acne. And then I use azelaic acid at night as well. And I use a moisturizer. And then at the daytime, I always make sure I use sunscreen. Like, I did my skincare before here, and I put my sunscreen on. I did all that good stuff. So yeah, it's just super simple. Yeah, but I've been using Apostrophe's medicated azelaic acid. And then before that, I was using the azelaic acid from Naturium. Really good. It's very good. It's good for anyone that is sensitive, anyone that's expecting. Like, it's a really good thing to lighten up your skin. So yeah. What keeps you going? The vision and the goal that I have for myself. That's what keeps me going. Honestly, you guys, if I didn't have a rough past, that's what's keeping me going. Yeah, that's what keeps me going. I went in with cork first, and then I lined it up with chestnut, and it looks so good. And then I went in with peach stock and then see-through. Love this lip combo. It's so good. It's like a bride. But anywho, y'all, next question is, are you Haitian? Yes, I am Haitian. Now, I was not born in Haiti, but definitely a Haitian girl, born in New Jersey, raised in Florida. Obviously, you asked this on Instagram, so you should see that Haitian flag on Instagram. You know, I'm definitely Haitian, okay? I like this powder, but I'm gonna go ahead and lighten it up just a little bit under the eyes. Next question is, would you choose Vanilla 28 over Burberry Goddess? Hell yeah. I'm sorry. Only because I have different variations of Burberry Goddess already. But Vanilla 28 is its own fragrance. I just feel like, of course, I would pick that one over Burberry Goddess, you know, for sure. How did you get yourself to be an influencer? How did you get past the others' judgment? I became an influencer naturally. I was already a natural influencer. I was always influencing my friends to do whatever I say I want to do. Like naturally, like if I would buy a dress, my friends would want to buy something very similar. If I would buy something for my house, they would buy something very similar. If I did my hair a certain way, I influenced them because I like to do things differently. So when I do something and everybody wants to do it, it really kind of upset me. And then my husband, boyfriend at the time, sat me down. He was like, why do you get upset with that? I'm like, because it's weird. Like, it's annoying. Like, why do they always want to do what I want to do? And he said, maybe because you're a good influence. Maybe because whatever you do is good. And I never really thought about that. So I've been influencing since I was a kid, since I was young, since before I knew. I think that this job was already set out for me and God was just giving me clues of me influencing. I just never paid attention, or I was never like, my eyes wasn't open enough to see it. But I've been influencing since I can remember. Like my whole life, I'm an influencer. Like I really influence people to do good. And if I do bad, like I feel like I will influence people. Like honestly, you guys, I'm not joking. I'm really not joking. Like I have locks. My entire friend group have locks now. Like I influence them. And it's not a bad thing. Like it's just that whenever I do something, I just do it good. I wear it good. When I make a decision about something, I really take my time. And it makes other people feel comfortable. Like if Abby could do it, we can do it too. And I feel like I've been a natural influence. Now, the way I became an influencer was me not knowing what to do with my life. And then I said, you know what? My makeup is always pretty. Let me just start off by doing my makeup. And that was in 2015. That was in 2015. And at that time, I laughed at myself. I was like, girl, who's going to watch your makeup videos? You're not even all that good. I downplayed myself. I mentioned it to a friend. She laughed. She was like, what are you going to do on YouTube, Abby? And that kind of discouraged me as well. Fast forward in 2019, I felt stuck. I felt like my life was not meaning anything. I felt like everybody around me was just progressing in life, which is good. Like I really wanted that, but I felt like it was at a 20% and I was at a negative 20. Every year somebody was progressing bigger and better and just doing better for themselves. And I felt like I wasn't doing nothing. So I said, what can I do? And I was just going down the list of everything that I could do. And I just couldn't find anything. And one day I said to myself, let me try this YouTube thing. So originally it started off as being, and this question, I feel like I always answer it. And I'm sorry if you've heard this so many times, but it started off as me being a couples channel. Hence why the name TheCherysTv came about, because my husband's last name is Cherry. Yeah, it was supposed to be for me and my husband. And we started it off, if you could look at our old videos, we really started it off by doing little pranks and things here and there, but it just really didn't take off. And he was not really with it. Like when I wanted to film, after our first video, I realized like, oh my God, this is what I want to do this. I want to be a YouTuber. I really love this. I love the editing. I love that's the part that people hate, the editing and I loved it. And I've always loved tech. I always loved taking pictures and stuff like that as well. And my husband, he was just like, that's her passion, but I just did it because she wanted to do it. And he wasn't really with it. So one day I was forcing him. He was like, no, I didn't want to film, whatever. He wasn't doing anything with his time. And that was what really made me realize that I felt like if I'm not doing anything, I was wasting time. So I felt like we were just sitting there not doing anything, watching TV. So I said, let's film. Let's get together and film. And he really wanted to relax and he didn't care about filming. And that's when I realized like we got into a big argument and I said to myself, you know what, whatever. If you don't want to film with me, I'm gonna film by myself. And I'm glad that happened because I went and I did a perfume video because I've always had a lot of perfumes. At the time it was 20 perfumes and I did a top 6 for women or something like that. Top perfumes for women. And then I seen that I got 400 views. At the time we were getting less than 50. So when I got that, I said, oh my God. And then it hit me like people always told me I smelled good. Like I've always smelled good for people. And then that's when I started to talk about perfume. And here we are 5 years later, a full-time perfume influencer, fragrance, beauty, lifestyle. It's insane. And when I did my makeup video, that also got me some nice views as well. So while I was doing fragrance, people started to compliment me on my makeup because I said, okay, if I'm gonna be on the screen for this long, I need to perfect my makeup, at least for myself. And I did that. And now I get makeup deals, I get skincare deals, and I get fragrance deals. And that's how I became an influencer. How did I get past others' judgment? I love it because I feel like it makes me better. I remember when I wanted to start the first time, I was discouraged. And I said to myself, I'm not about to do this. And I remember when the first time I started the CHERYSTV, people was always joking about it, like, oh my God, the CHERYSTV, you're a millionaire. Blah, blah, blah. It was always a joke until it wasn't. I took those jokes and I took those bad remarks, the discouragement, because I got a lot of discouragement. I took all of that and I made it into an empire, you know? And I feel like now, like, people that was laughing at me are quote unquote my biggest supporters. I don't know. It's always kind of weird. Like, people do support you, but at the same time, like, it's weird. You never forget when they were laughing at you, okay? So I just feel like it was meant for me to do it. And when I did do it, like, God said, Abby, you don't even understand what you're about to do. Because honestly, the beginning, I went into this with the mindset of making money. And then I realized real quick, like after video 2, that it was gonna be really hard to make money. And then thank God I fell in love with it. And I realized, okay, I don't care. So when I was working full-time, I worked full-time and a part-time job, and I was a YouTuber full-time. I feel like because I was so hungry for it, that's what made me super successful. Like today is Saturday, and this is the first day that we don't have rehearsal. What do you think I'm doing? Sitting down, chilling with my husband in bed? No. I decided to set up my setup and film content. Why waste time? You know, puts me apart from other people. You know, that's why I'm successful, because I take advantage of the time. I'm not gonna let the time waste. And with others' judgment, like comments and stuff like that, I like the bad comments. Like, I'm not gonna say that they don't give to me, but I like it because the views. I'm gonna get the views, I'm gonna get the engagement. So I do enjoy a bad comment here and there. I'm not even gonna lie. It's really good for engagement. Even though my engagement is really good because my tribe, my followers really support me. Which Cosmerati is your favorite? Lyra, then it is Dama Bianca. What part of Haiti do you come from? I'm from Port-au-Prince. I'm not from Haiti. I'm from New Jersey, but I am Haitian, 100% Haitian, but I was just born here in the Americas. My mom is from Port-au-Prince / Jacmel, and my dad is from Saint Michel, so yeah. Are you available to collaborate with new fragrance businesses if the price is right? I'm just gonna be honest. If the price is right, of course, and I'm always down to support fragrance businesses. If you send me the fragrance and I really like it, yeah, of course I will shout it out. Like, I'm not too big to do that. I'm not too perfect to do that. But if you really want like a really good high quality collaboration where I really talk about the fragrances and influence people to buy it, outside of that, outside of my regular influence, obviously that it comes with a cost, because I feel like I have worked really hard for that. And I feel like I'm not gonna let anyone take advantage of me just because you're a small Black brand or a small business. I've had that and I've been through that. Because I'm Black, they guilt trip you to supporting a small Black business, and they will sit there videos after videos and will never pay you. And then they'll pay the white man. So yeah, for the good price, I got you. I got you for a good price. You know, and I'm not gonna shit on every Black owned small business brand, because for example, Brown Sugar Babe, they always scratch my back when I scratch their back. So it's not only that, but I've had small Black brands and even small regular businesses that has used the tactic, oh, we're small, and then I'm like, okay, I'll do a one video for you, and then they'll send me a guideline of everything that they want in the video, and I'm like, no, if I like the video, I'll do it for you. Because I was small, such a small creator, and then I was small, I've blown up some crazy brands and they have never recognized me for it. So there's that. But anywho, y'all, I am available to collaborate with new fragrance businesses. I love your vlogs. When is the next one? Oh my God, that makes me so happy. I'm sure you've seen the next one, but I am trying to get back into vlogs. It's taken a minute because obviously it has taken a minute because I was moving and I had a lot of stuff at the end of the year, but vlogs are coming back fully loaded. How do you figure out the scent combinations? A lot of the times when I find the best fragrance combos is when I say, let's say I'm gonna wear Camera, and then I forget and I spray on Casablanca, and I'm like, no, I wanted to wear Camera, and then I put on Camera on top because I really wanted to wear that, and that's how I find combinations. Yeah. Did your homeland ever inspire your go-to signature scents? My homeland is here in the United States. I was born in New Jersey, but I've never been to Haiti. I planned on going, but I never made the chance to go. But I'm sure if I go to Haiti, it will definitely inspire me when it comes to fragrances, because I will want to remember, or I will remember the scent. Like the first time I stepped foot on the land, I'll remember if it smelled good, if it smelled bad, if it smelled weird, smelled like smoke. I would always remember that. And obviously, subconsciously, you will smell a perfume in your lifetime, and then it will remember you about a specific place and time. So I can't wait to go to Haiti when it is good. But right now, no, I really haven't been inspired by any fragrances from the homeland, to be honest. What is your best smelling fragrance you love but just does not work well when you wear it? I don't have that because most fragrances that I love work well. There was a fragrance that I love on people, but it just doesn't wear well on me, which is Viktor & Rolf's Flower Bomb. Smells amazing on everybody else, but on me it stinks. So yeah. What are your go-to hair products for your locks? Water. Hydrating it is the best thing. And then sometimes I use oils, and I use the Wild Growth oil only because that's what I have right now. And then I use the Shea Moisture oil, but most of the time it's water. Water is what hydrates my locks, and leaving them alone. Just don't touch them. Leave them alone and just let it be. Your most complimented, long-lasting perfume ever. Instant Crush, because it is my most complimented ever because I always wear that perfume. My makeup is pretty much done, you guys. I look so pretty. It looks amazing. So we're gonna continue answering the rest of the questions. We need skincare details, sis. I'm telling y'all, azelaic acid has been really good on my skin lately, and I just don't understand why I took so long to try it out. By the way, look at my Stanley. I got it from my sister-in-law for Christmas this year, and it is so cute. She got me the perfect color. So cute. Of course, my lip is gonna be on there. But that question was from LJ. I love your hair, that's all. I love your hair, that's all. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really feel like locks is my style. It is my new identity, and I look good with the buzz down, y'all. I'm gonna insert some pictures. I look good with some curly hair, but I feel like I look the best that I've ever looked with my locks. I just felt like this is my identity. This is who I was supposed to be, my locks. Don't know if I'm gonna let them grow in longer because obviously they are longer right now. They're way longer than what it is right now. Is because it's curled. So when it's straight, it's like right here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them that length, only because I love the shoulder length. Like I just look like a grown woman. That's why I always like my hair curly, because the length, but it's growing very fast because the back is longer, okay? But my shirt is very dirty, you guys. I'm so sorry. I was just doing my makeup, but I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm sure y'all can because this camera is very HD. Please, what perfume must-haves would you recommend to a female starting out her collection? No budget. Okay, I would honestly say test out perfumes first. Order samples. I would do a must-have video specifically for this question only because I feel like there's so much out there. But out of my entire collection, if I had to start over, those would be the must-haves. I'll probably film that today for you. But just one that I feel like is a must-have is Chanel Chance Eau Tundra, because it's a clean, soapy fragrance that I haven't really heard anybody say that they didn't like. If someone said that they didn't like it, it's because it's probably underwhelming. But I feel like it's the perfect starter perfume. So yeah, that one for sure. Hello, favorite fragrance of all time, just one. If I could think of a favorite fragrance of all time, just one will be Coach Signature. That's the designer list, and an Instant Crush. There's so much other ones that I can choose from, but oh, and honestly, Tom Ford Orchid Soleil. That's what I wore on my wedding day. I would say that that is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Tom Ford was probably and is one of my favorite designers of all time. What's your vision board for 2025, if you don't mind sharing? I don't mind sharing a few of them, but there's some of them that I really would prefer to keep to myself. But I will share 3 things that I want on my vision board this year that's going to be on my vision board. And number 1 is to hit 100K on YouTube, and I'm talking about 100K loyal subscribers. So even if we pass 100K, I want 100K of you guys to be loyal, engaging subscribers that really just love my content for me, and you're just not following because I made a viral video. I really want you guys to follow me because you guys enjoy me. That's what I want for 2024. On 2025, another one that's on my vision board is just to continue to be in a healthy and happy marriage, and the third one is to travel more. And with the plans I have this year, I know it's going to be a little bit hard, but I really want to travel to one of my dream locations, which is either Japan, Bali, or Hawaii again, because I just really love Hawaii and I want to go to Maui. So yeah, hopefully one of those 3 things. Which brand perfume would you recommend for older men like 50s? Dior. I really think that it don't matter what age you are, Dior Homme would smell amazing on a man. You really can never go wrong with Dior. And I feel like Gucci as well. Like the Gucci men fragrances are very grown and sexy. And if you want to dabble into something more luxurious, I would say Tom Ford, their private collection. Ain't nothing like an older man wearing Tuscan leather. Whew, so good. Need this lip combo. Oh, I just shared that lip combo. Y'all talking about the lip combo in that specific picture, and I'll share that in the picture again. But yeah, that lip combo is amazing. I use Kiss Luxurious Lip Intense Brown, and I used the e.l.f. Plumping Rose. I think it's Sparkling Rose, but I'm not sure. And that was it for the questions, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was really fun answering these questions for you guys. This is the final makeup look. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this channel so far. I can't wait to see what 2025 have in store for us. I really can't wait to just vibe out with you guys this year and just have a really good time creating content, and who knows what's in store for 2025. I really can't wait, and I can't wait to share with you guys every single thing. So until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, Cherry Moms.